I do like the new outfit she got. It's probably just the glowing blue bits that I like, but, you know, I'm a sucker for blue. I think we have to go talk to the dude in the dude in the coffin. Whatever its name is again. Oh! Oh, this is like an observation deck. Well, that's pretty. Also, there's our planet. There's a big, ginormous space flower. Well, that's concerning. Your planet shouldn't look like a flower, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering about that. So I figured I should probably clear that up. Lower level then? How did your raid go last night, Driz? It was last night, right? Or is it tonight? Or was it the night before? Today's Friday. Wednesday, Saturday, right. Oh, there's a place to sleep. Alright, let me make some food. Sure? What else is down here? Heal HP after battle. Ooh. Heal CP after battle. Oh, it's just cart. We're gonna make it with Elfin.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. After mastering
Your bard is going to go
gathering
Reaper
enough
and waiting to see if
last a
our red
lifetime,
mage wants to go
I
back.
finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece.
Oh, really, Elfin?
Mabo curry. This is a specially made one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
I see.
Your...
Spices.
Oh, no.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else.
Hoodle's like,
I'm
no.
not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up!
Is he about to burn all their tongues?
Oh, wow. This is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Kasara talks like an old
Indeed.
woman.
The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
Like it? I love it! This is delicious, man!
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
Okay, Rinwell.
There's plenty for everyone, so eat as much as you like.
We got a whole short conversation about Alphen's cooking right there. I was not expecting that. Anyways, back to reading Driz's conversation. Then you gotta find a replacement for one of those spots for tomorrow. Gotcha. Oh, he's in here. Knock knock. Wait, wasn't I supposed to be talking to the alien? Oh, I guess
It would
not.
appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
It's pretty though. Is it singing? Like, is it making sounds like a whale does? Oh. Their planet sucks. No wonder everything's dead here. Except for a few Algonquin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
The spirit ate it all.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world,
Oh
the
no.
entire ocean is that stuff?
Oh,
And
rip.
it's covering everything. The entire planet.
The entire planet's a puddle of people.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
So Halim, right now is
Back
not
in
the
its
time
day?
for poetry.
Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So
Okay,
the
Rinwell,
Great
calm
Spirit
down.
took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
Yes, Law. I thought that was obvious.
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there.
No, that's convenient.
Let's take a look.
Do we have to? Can we go find another planet?
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
Oh, look at wait. What's with her footsteps? Is that leftover astral energy that she's leaving because of like her physical exertion, quote unquote? Interesting. Huh.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
Sink?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Doe.
Nah, I'll
Just
pass.
throw him in.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity,
Hold
Law?
on, Kasara
No,
Mommy.
because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
Maybe it's just a cool floor and you're overthinking it? Perhaps. It's curious, though. I think it's astral energy. Maybe I'm wrong.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I don't know.
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
Oh,
I
it could
already
work.
had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
It's the
In other
eater
words,
of worlds.
We need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If
Wait.
that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever.
We're gonna get Shion to release her
It won't
thorns.
be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Am I understanding that correctly? What a scene that is, though. Like, look at that. Huh.
Question for you. Let's
Answers.
say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
There's no wood
What
here,
will the
lol.
world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
It won't be
A
dead.
lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
But first, we gotta kill a planet.
You're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
We've got some other stuff to do first. Okay, so there's a bunch of teleporters. These ones don't do anything. Can't jump off that. Question mark, question mark. Okay, off we go. Let's see where this takes us, yeah?
Looks like we've warped into that pit
Oh.
of astral energy.
Well, this is nice. Retirement plans. Bruh.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Thank you,
Put a
Kisara.
pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
Ouch,
You'll need to
Alphen.
stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Because you're right.
Just a friendly suggestion.
Kisara's like, you're not allowed to get out of my sight until I say so.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Oh.
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
Lol.
What? No, I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Uh-oh.
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You're asking
You
the
don't
wrong
think it's
person,
weird how the
Rinwell.
armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
You're asking
Okay,
the wrong
Let me
person.
get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
There is a
It would
resistance?
mean just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you.
Uh-oh.
What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hoodle.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle.
Oh, rip.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the
Attack,
hell?
Hoodle, attack. To be fair, he walked into that one.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like,
True.
a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
More like
Certainly in all
capsules.
of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of then is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Also true.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
Not really.
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
You just gotta kill the super aggressive
First,
ones.
people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Why are we talking about Zoogles right now when we're, you know, on a dead planet? Their conversation priorities are a little concerning. Oh yeah, look at that astral energy floating around. Oh, it's the lady in red. She's back again.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
Be like, we can, and we don't care.
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but
I hope she managed to
beat
get
them at
that in
their own
time.
game. Can you take it? Come on! Let you succeed!
Where are you going?
I'll smash you!
Time to go, Elfin.
In a bind?
Attack Poodle. What is this Pokemon? I guess.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Oh, this is a black hole. This is not my black hole. Rinwell did not cast that.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm like Dave to them.
Law's dying. It's fine though. Oh, I wonder if I should be equipping darkness resistance right now. Oh crap. Okay, okay. I think we're doing okay. It's not awful.
You picked the wrong
Should have messed with me.
I'll face you. I'm on it. Rinwell. Light burst force.
Radiant Genesis!
Slapped.
Dragon show.
Lightning Radiant!
You're like 20 levels above them. I hope you win. Ah, but I'm playing on unknown difficulty. Remember? I had to up the difficulty because it was too easy. So, like, if I sit still, I'll die.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
It means nothing to you? Wow. I see how it is.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
True.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
1v1 me, bro.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have
See?
to stay the course.
Yep. You'll have to stay the course. So you could just make an ult on the east side. Oh, one more.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit?
They didn't have
Or
any other
rather,
choice.
Was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
Wondering about
You
that
and
isn't going to
Alphen
help
both
us out
share an
now.
optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Onward to the center. One more.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Dahnan, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
Right, Shion?
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
Not like we have
What
a
do you
map.
mean
Law.
where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot.
They probably had a teleporter.
There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
Oh, what
If it
choices
works
do
for
we
them,
have?
There's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
That's right,
You know what
Elfin.
he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Oh, you're going for top Deathblade? Oh, I see, I see. Oh, that's bright. Sorry for the flashbang.
I won't forgive you. Burn up!
Burn!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here. I shall ensure you survive this. I'll thank you no further.
Here's a healing. Here.
Now you see what I can do!
Oh, it just dodged Law. That was impressive.
Less talking, more doing.
They smite with blessings with a flame inside me!
His eyes glow purple. That's cool. You still have school to do though?
So much for sitting this fight.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Cyan instant.
Begin! There you taste it! Dance on the wind!
Cyan instant.
I'm done!
Now
When I'm done! Seismic rupture!
Nothing gets by me.
Get toasty.
Burn strike!
You doubt you can get there, but you're gonna go hard in the paint for a wee bit.
Lady
I mean,
Fortune must truly be
you might
watching
as
over
well.
me.
Like, the only competition right now that wouldn't be on the same playing field with you is like people from other regions that have already played the game, right?
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
We already talked
I'd
about
say
this.
it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us.
Are we getting life
Without
lessons
it,
right now?
We wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What do you say?
Hoodle.
He said, without a doubt.
Wait, he did? This is some Dark Souls sounding music, by the way. Huh.
Is this a dead end?
It appears
No.
this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Ah. To my right.